I wrote down a note and I want to talk about it so bad because I'm annoyed. So let me sell you on this pitch, right? Because this is the way it was presented to me also. Here's what we're going to do today, Finn, was what was put to me. There's a restaurant out in Yokohama that is a bed restaurant. So one massive bed, pillows, blankets, whatever, one massive bed. And then in the middle of it, there's like scan a QR code to order food, drinks, whatever. And there's a big round, like wooden table-y thing in the middle of the bed that you'd put everything on, right? A bed restaurant. I fucking love this shit. As an idea, I love being a little goblin thing and eating in bed. It sounds comfy as fuck, doesn't it? This is a pretty good representation of what this is. Big ass bed, you sit around with your friends, you get drinks, get a little cocktail-y thing, get some food, like fries and shit, and you just yap and you have a nice little time. Lovely. So we went. And it was genuinely very nice. Look at this comfy ass shit. Look at me with my little camera and shit. These are safety shorts. This is Sky BF. Bed restaurant. Lovely. Really, really comfy place. They give you blankets. There's pillows. You can order drinks and stuff. It's amazing, right? I was prepped for a nice time, for a good time with friends. It was genuinely really good. As I sort of laid down a little bit to lay on my side, have a nice little comfy little lay down after I've had some bit of food. Worker comes over and go, ah! They say something in Japanese and mostly just make a noise and go like that. I go, hey, okay. And I think at first, all of us think like, okay, it's because like she's got we planned for this. She's wearing a skirt, but she's got safety shorts on. And it's just like, maybe they just like quickly said something and they're showing a little bit much, sit up a little bit because they're just being nice and letting us know. And so we fixed the thing, make sure everything's fine, change position. I lay down and Sky does not. It happens again. And then we see this little note that I don't think you can see in that screenshot, annoyingly, that specifically says, no laying down. What the fuck? Okay. No one else, by the way, is as upset about this as I am. Let me go over it again. It's a bed restaurant. There are blankets. There are pillows. They give you blankets. They give you pillows. What can you do with them? Fuck all. You can't lay down? Better yet, because I kept asking. There is no explanation for this rule. There is zero explanation. It just says you're not allowed. Hey, guys, I've got this great restaurant idea. Here's my idea, right? It's going to be exactly like a regular restaurant. There's going to be tables and there's going to be chairs. But the twist is, you can't fucking sit on any of the chairs. Why? Fuck you, that's why. You can't. And I don't want you to, and therefore you cannot. What the fuck? If I asked you what a bed is for, would you answer sitting? Because really, there's no fucking backrest. So who sits on a bed? Like, just fucking straight up and bending over to eat food like that? What the fuck? On the same level? The table isn't even fucking raised? Why can't I lay down next to the food? After eating? Why would you give me blankets? I'm so annoyed. I'm still mad. Someone needs a hug. You're goddamn right. You know what I need? You know what I need at this moment? I want to lay down and I want to be hugged. I want to be cuddled because I am pissed. Who designs a restaurant like that? That's insane. I was going to say I'm unreasonably annoyed about this. I feel like I'm reasonably annoyed. Justified autistic crash out. No one else cared, by the way. This whole line is like a line of beds going across. So they're like, you can kind of see like another table over there, right? Like it's like a line of beds. There was pretty much no one in there, but there was like two other people eating like a few tables down, a few fucking seats down, because they're clearly not beds. It's just one fucking big chair. Oh, anyway, so So I see the other people. They're doing the normal thing. My knees would not enjoy that. No, neither does your back. It's the most fundamentally uncomfortable position to eat food in. Hunched over because you can't lay down. And like you can sit up against the backrest. But guess what, chat? Guess what? The backrest is fucking, look, made of spiky wood. Wood with slats in it. Wood with slats in it, chat. Like it doesn't even carry on up the full way. It's not even a wall. Shut up. Thank you for the 300 bits. It's not even a full wall. You can't even like lean because it's gonna poke you in the fucking back. And there's slats too, so it's extra spikes. What am I supposed to do? You've made a restaurant designed for laying down and then told me I can't. Hey, look, we're gonna deliver you some food. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know, fucking throw it at each other because you can't eat it? What the fuck? Why make it's not a bed or a restaurant. It's just a chair. This sucks. I was a tiny bit annoyed about this. And I don't quite see where the restaurant dynamic comes into play here, because you were just uncomfortable this whole time. This is my Everest, chat. This is my fucking Roman Empire. It raises so many questions. Like, there's no way they went into making this restaurant and they went, okay, look, here's my idea. Imagine this is a fucking presentation. All right, look, hey, investors, hey, investors, take a seat, take a load off. Here's my pitch, right? So, as you can see, we've got this idea. It's for a bed restaurant, right? Think of how comfy that is. That's like the most Gen Z thing, millennial thing ever. Eat in bed, take a load off, lay down, have a little snack, right? Have a little drink with your friend. Lovely, right? Like, we won't make it so there's like, so people can get frisky under the blankets or anything. That's completely normal. We'll give people like one person blankets so they can lay down on the beds and everything. And it'll be a lovely thing. You can see the appeal. Would you like to invest, chat? Don't you love it? Now, what if I told you that what we're going to do is we're going to stop people forcibly from laying down on it and turn this really comfy idea into this fucking hellscape that's like just dangling the idea of comfort in front of you, like you're a pig in Minecraft with a saddle on it, and you're dangling the carrot in front of its face so it takes you to places. On the back of it, right on the back of the bed frame where, like, you know, you would sit, we're gonna put spikes there. Why? For funny. I like laughing at them. I want you to invest in my restaurant idea so I can laugh at the idiots that come. Ooh. Oh my god, I hate this. I imagine that rule must be put into place after the restaurant has been created, right? Like, something must have happened. And that adds more questions. Like, what happened? What possible tragedy could have happened in this restaurant, in this bed restaurant, that not only did they have to put up a sign to say to, like, stop laying down on the beds, they don't want people sleeping? How was this not predicted? But, like, even if they did, look, by the time that we'd done this, I had, like, just gotten off of a plane, right? Japan is the only place I flew business class to, because the flight difference was like 30% more than the seat cost. I could go business class. Fuck it, I'm laying down on a bed. You know what happens when, you know, people fall asleep in the bed when there's food? You fucking leave them to it. It doesn't matter. Or you just wake them up. Just, hey, don't sleep. There's no way that, like, it's more common that people fall asleep than don't fall asleep. There's no way it was that big of a problem. Just charge for nap time? Sure. That too. Japan has a lot of alcohol. Oh, okay, we don't want people, like, drinking and passing out. Then just treat it like a bar, like how everyone else does, and just stop serving people when they get drunk. What happened? It can't have been sleeping. I thought, like, indigestion? Maybe people threw up or something? Like, you eat a ton of food, drink a little bit, lay down, throw up on the bed? Maybe? This is, like, a great concept, but what happened? Please, someone help me with this. Lay down too long and they're a hotel. Different laws take over. That can't be true. If someone lays down too long, then you're a hotel. Like, can I go into a normal restaurant and lay down on their fucking floor and then just, like, I don't know, if I lay down for 1 hour straight, it's like fucking squatters' rights, when now you're a hotel? Like, I've laid down. No. You can't kick me out. I'm sleeping here. There's no way that's the rule. Give me room service. Good. Anti-autistic design. Maybe it's that. I can't even come up with a reason. Just keep giving me reasons. I don't care if they're even remotely close to true or right. I can't even conceptualize a reason why this would be a thing. Food stains on the beds. Absolutely will happen anyway. Easier to choke? Maybe. Food stains on the bed is normal. Agreed. That's also, like, you just change the sheets. That's normal. Possibility of sex under the blanket. I already addressed this. This thing is not a blanket. It might feel like one. It's not. You can't get under it. This is just bed. The blankets are, like, separate, and they're one-person blankets. Ain't no way you'd be fucking under that. I don't know. Put a rule in place. Don't fuck in my restaurant instead of don't sit or lay down. You don't get blankets at all movie theaters and people still get weird in there. That's true. Again, it's a crowded restaurant. Why is laying down the rule? I feel like you could get a fucking, like, if you're sitting and you're in a bed, I don't know, get a hand job under the covers. That's not going to stop you. Danger of choking. I imagine that it's that. That's the only plausible explanation. I guess, but isn't the possibility of someone choking, like, good anyway? People fall asleep very fast when food and laying down. That's rude in Japanese culture to wake them up. If you're afraid of waking sleeping people, don't make your business beds. Maybe. If you're worried about the possibility of having to wake someone up, don't make a fucking bed restaurant! Make a normal restaurant! If you don't want people to act like they're in a bed, don't put beds in your fucking restaurant! Stop shouting. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Who made Finster crash out? A random Japanese person that invested into a restaurant one day. So that's the story of the bed restaurant I went to. I hope you enjoyed it. God fucking hell.